Good morning, YouTube. What's going on, everybody? Yeah. It is 4 a.m. my time, so 3 a.m. out here. We're getting ready to get going. Or that's the plan, anyways. I don't know what's going on with this cat up here in front of me. He's backing up. I guess I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. What I do know is, yeah, I got to get going here soon. Yep. I never did get fuel yesterday in Texas, so yeah. Run a little low this morning. That's alright. I think I got enough to get where I gotta go. Alright. Let's get out of here. There we go. Let this guy have this spot. Alright, well, he's gonna park on the curb, I reckon. Oh well, here we go, folks. Oh, he is gonna take that spot I just come out of. Yep, he just moved to take that spot. Yep, alright, that's good. Anyhow, we're gonna go up here. I don't know where. I don't know if I'm gonna stop up here at the 129 and get a drink or just keep on going. And then I just put a 20 ounce. I still got ice in my cup, and I just added a 20 ounce drink to it. So yeah, as of right now, it's still good. So I may just go on and wait till I get to McAllen. We're about 140 miles from there. About 2.5 hours. Yep. Anywho, alright, got the cruise set. It's Thursday morning, and I woke up this morning with heartburn, and I figured I would all that damn lasagna, but yeah, it's good. I still got a half a pan. Yep. That's alright. I might eat a piece for lunch today and then eat out tonight for dinner and then whatever, I don't know. We'll see. Anywho, we rolling, folks. Yep. Morning, everybody. And yeah, I'll get back with y'all in a little bit. Yeah, the last few mornings have been nice and cool. Today it's 68 degrees. So yeah, it ain't. I mean, it's cool, but not that cool. I did leave the truck running last night for the air conditioning, so yeah. Anywho, it's all good. Alright. Yeah, we just passed It's Mr. Fuel there where I get my sweet tea at. We're coming into Meridian. So yeah, from right here we're 25 miles from the state line. Yep. And right up here is the split. Well, it ain't a split, it's where they come together. 59 and I-20 come together right up here. Then we'll be going east and north at the same time. Yep. Anywho, now right up here, y'all gonna see the cars up there coming from the right side. That's 59 north. And we just jumped 18 miles, so now we at the 149. We went from the 131 to the 149. Yep. And now we on 2059. Alright. Then we're in Meridian. Boy, he got all them damn lights that he don't need. There ain't no fog out here. Them damn driving lights. Them good buddy lights, what I call them. But yeah, I've never seen. I guess I don't know. Some people have night blindness or whatever, and you can't really see in the dark. You know, Peanut Brain's one of them. He went and spent close to $450 at the Chrome shop buying these fancy headlights and the running lights, the LED running lights that he put on his truck because he can't see at night. Well, you know what that tells me? If you can't see at night, don't drive at night. Drive during the day. But if you adjust them good buddy lights right, they're not going to blind everybody. But a lot of people, they just throw them on there and they don't adjust them. They do adjust. You can adjust them lights. But anyhow, yeah, there's the P-lot right there here in Meridian. And it's backed up like usual. Yep. Alright, now we're 20 miles from the state line. And I'll get back with y'all when we get closer. Alright, folks. Right up here gonna be the state line. We're about 1 mile away. We got the green light on the scale. So, yep. We're almost in Alabama. Yep. My windshield is looking like, I'll be glad to get in the truck stop where I can clean it. Oh, it is looking like shit. Let's see, right up here, right there. Welcome to Alabama, folks. Local time is 3:55. and it is 64 degrees. Yeah. Alright. Alright, well, I'll get back with you in a bit. Alright, looks like we got an accident on the other side of the road there, it ain't. Well, look at all the lights. Oh, look at that chicken truck. Look at all the lights. Oh, yeah, we had a car hauler. Look like somebody run into the back of a car hauler. Oh, boy, T's and P's for them. Yeah. Anywho, I think it was another truck, too, the way it looks. I didn't see no cars there. Man. Anywho, alright, well, we're about 30 miles out from Tuscaloosa. This is Utah. I stayed here a couple nights ago here at the Loves. They got a Hardee's in there. Yeah. I would go in there and get me some biscuits, but it's only 4:30. I don't know what time they start serving biscuits. So I'll just go yeah. I ain't in the mood for no burger. I don't think they start serving breakfast until 5. Anywho, hey, you know, last time I stayed there, I got a Frisco burger, and y'all know the Frisco burger. It's got the sourdough. The sourdough bread is supposed to be toasted, buttered, and toasted. It wasn't toasted, it wasn't buttered, and I'm all the way out there. If I had to been, I'm going to have to start checking my food before I go park anymore, because a lot of times I'll go park and then I'll dig into my food and something ain't right. And I park in the back of the truck stop, so I just deal with it, because I don't feel like walking my lazy ass all the way back up front. So I just deal with what I get. But anyhow, yeah, I guess I might have to start checking my shit before I go sit down, or go park, whatever. Anyhow, it is what it is. Yeah. Alright, well, we're about 60 miles from our fuel stop. 60 miles. Alright, we coming into Tuscaloosa now, folks. Yep. So yeah, that leaves about 32, 33 miles to our fuel stop. That's pretty good. I went to Dallas and back, spent 2 nights in the truck. So yeah, I've slept 2 nights and drove to Dallas and back, and still got over a quarter tank of fuel. So that's pretty good. I'm getting better fuel mileage on this truck since I got cruise now, because before I had to cruise, I'd be sweating that shit right now, because it'd be below a quarter. So let's see what the truck's telling me I'm getting. 6.6. And that's with idling and everything. So that's pretty good. So you take the idle hours out of there, I'll be over 7.5 miles to the gallon. But I think before the cruise control was fixed, I think I was around 5.8, 5.9 in. That's about it. But after I get fuel, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna calculate it myself with the mileage and see what it comes out to. The gallons burned divided by the mileage run and blase, you come up with a number, or the miles run divided by the gallons is how you do it. Let's just say 800 miles. Make it easy. 800 miles, and I put in 100 gallons. 800 divided by 100 is what? 8. But yeah. So, anywho, which is going to be probably about 1,200 miles. And it's probably going to take every bit of 180 gallons. So we'll see. Alright, folks. We are at the fuel stop. Yep. And they got this exit all messed up right now. Yeah. You see, there ain't no room for error. You run off the side there, you in the dirt, and that dirt's gonna pull you right in. There ain't no saving from that. Alright. Well, we got traffic coming. A whole bunch of traffic. What time is it? 5:30? Yeah, it makes sense. And about 3 more to go. I should be able to get out of here. Well, we'll see. Alright. We made it. We made a turn. Alright. Pretty sweet peak right there. Oh, man. Yeah, buddy. Alright. The very first pump is wide open. Let's see if I can get to it. Oh yeah, I can get to it. I can get to it. Alright. I'll get back with y'all when I get out of here. I was just walking around checking things while I was here, cleaning the windshield and all that. And when I walked by the back side of the trailer, all I can smell is Trident bubble gum. You know, it smelled just like bubble gum when I walked by there. You can smell it coming out the trailer. So I got a whole bunch of bubble gum up in here. It smells good. That's for sure. But anyhow, right now we're pumping fuel. I just looked when I went around there to get the phone. I was at 170 gallons. And yeah, now this side just stopped. Okay. We got that side done. Go around here and see where we're at so far. $194 gallons. Hold on, my phone's dying, so I need to plug it up. $725 worth of fuel. 201 gallon. Yeah. It took a lot. Alright, now I gotta get the trailer. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. That driver that was parked next to me getting fuel, he's still sitting there at the pump. And, yeah, his co-driver just come out of the shower. Uh-huh. Oh, boy. Anyhow, 20 minutes so far. Let me go ahead and get my drink and get out of here. There goes the guy that just got through sitting on the fuel island for an hour. Oh, look at that Peterbilt right there. Back in there, he got all his lights off, but yeah, buddy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. There she is. Yeah, I cleaned the windshield, but it's still a little wet. Yep. Now we're gonna get the hell up out of here and go on to Austell. Oh shit, unfortunately I was here 30 minutes and now my clock done rolled over. So now I gotta take another 30-minute break for days over with. Which that's fine. I see a nap coming on later on today. But you know I'm getting old when I'm talking about a nap every day. Jesus. Oh, Lord. Alright, well. I can't believe all these people through here. This is one place that needs a damn red light. Because when they doing a shift change, there's a factory down there at the end of this road. When they doing shift change, you can't hardly get out of this truck stop. Like right now. You I got them coming from the left and the right. Alright, we're gonna get out of here now. Yep. Alrighty then. And right here we're gonna get back on the big road. And then we're gonna be getting on the 459. Yep, and 1 mile from here is a ramp for 459. So yeah, I'm gonna drink my Red Bull, and I'll get back with y'all here in a bit. Yep. Now we on the exit for 459. Here we are, yep. And there is the Boy Scouts of America with the mini Statue of Liberty. Yep. Them big old fingers I was showing you of the Boy Scouts of America to hit the damn button and canceled everything out. So I hope it went through. I'll go back and look here in a little bit, but anywho, we are 5 miles from being back on I-20. Yep. And then it'll no longer be 2059, then it's just I-20. Keep going north on 459 about another 8 miles, I think it is, and then you hit 59. But, anywho, it is what it is. Yep. 129 miles to Austell. 129. Alright, folks, here is I-20. Yep. And then from here, we hit what I call what? A lot of y'all know this already. I talk about it all the time. Yep. Anyhow, yeah, this is the Dragonfly Zone, folks. The Dragonfly Zone. Let's go. And there, it's called the Dragonfly Zone because of all the hills from here all the way to Austell. Basically, it's up and down. You drag up the hill and you fly down the other side. There go the Dragonfly Zone. But anywho, well, let's go. Seen some bad accidents on this corner, about 7-8 years ago, I think it was. There's one truck run right up. It looked like he drove right through the damn trailer of another truck. But the one truck outside, the one guy, it was in the winter time. He come around that corner, and I guess the one started jackknifing, and the other one drove right through the trailer. Yeah, that's what it appeared to me, but I don't know. But anywho, look at the sunrise. Yeah. I mean, y'all can see it, but it don't look the same in the camera as it does. Yeah, I don't know. Anywho. Alright, folks, well, yeah, we got 121 miles to go. Alright, here we are dragging up the hill. Yep. Cruise is set on 72, and we are already down to 55. Oh, we got a boat. No, that ain't a boat. Yeah. Anyhow, that somebody broke down there. Ooh. Alright, now we in the fly mode, flying down the other side. That sun right in your eyes is why I thought that was a boat, because it looked like a pontoon boat with the sun in my eyes until I got up beside it. But anyhow, alright, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, folks, yeah, we coming into Lincoln County, right up around this corner here. Right here on the right is going to be the Coosa River. Yep. See if I can get the sun glare off of it. There you go. The Coosa River there, folks. Alright. Yep. Got the bridge up the road there a little ways, and God, why is my window so dirty after I cleaned it? Looks worse now. Let's see if I can get it cleaned and put some washer fluid. Yeah, it really didn't help matters none. No, that didn't help. Oh well. Anyhow, now here's where we cross the river. That's cool how you can see the fog, the mist and fog right above the water. It's like 6 inches off the water. And now we are in Lincoln. Yep. As soon as you come off the bridge, you're in Lincoln. Then next be Talladega. And then, yeah, we are 50 miles from the state line. Folks, right up there you see the flagpoles. That's going to be the Talladega Speedway. Yeah, look, they just mowed the grass and they selling the hay out of the field. So they use all the grass for when they cut it and sell it as hay. So yeah, another good business area. Way to make money when they're not racing. Yeah, they got a bunch of land there that people camp on and shit. So yeah, that's a bunch of hay. Anywho, just like all this in the middle, hell, the grass there in the middle, there's a full-grown part back there in the middle, and the grass come up to his headlights. He's in an SUV. They come up pretty close, in between the bumper and the headlights on the SUV. That grass is pretty tall there in the middle. I know y'all can't really, with the damn sun glare, y'all see that? That's about how well I can see right now too, which ain't very good. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to driving and I'll get back with y'all here in a bit. Folks, we're about a mile away. Yep, well, yeah, about a mile away, a little less than a mile from the Georgia state line. I think I'm gonna stop at the rest area, take my 30-minute break. Well, I feel like it's nap time. See, that's why I had a drink of Red Bull. It's been a couple hours since I drank it. Now I'm ready to go to sleep. Welcome to Georgia, folks. Yep, we're now in Georgia. It is 9 a.m. and it is 62 degrees. What a deal, what a deal. Yeah, it's nice out. Anywho. I want to keep going or do I want to take a nap? Yeah, I think I'm going to take the nap. I got to take a break anyway, so. Yep. I'll get back with you when we get rolling. Alright, folks, here we go. We took an hour break. But it's alright. And we don't have to go to Cleveland today. Nope. We're going right here to Austell. We're going to drop a load and pick up a load right there in Austell, dropping a hook. And turn right around and go back to Dallas. Yes, sir. Although that cost me a little bit of money at the end of the week, but that's alright. It saves the headache. Yep. But anyhow, we're 44 miles from Austell. Yeah, we got the guys up there holding the flag, the fire department. Is it Fireman Day or something? What's the holiday? Ain't no holiday. Oh yes, 9/11. Oh. I had to look at the calendar a couple times to see what day it was. So I guess that was in remembrance of 9/11. Okay. Anyhow, peace for all them families. Yep. Well, we are 35 miles from dropping a load and picking up a load. And those of you that's new here, normally I drop. See, we got another fire department up here on the overpass. But normally I drop the load and I pick up an empty, and then I go to Cleveland and pick up a load. Then I go to Dallas, drop a load, pick up an empty, and then I head back to whatchamacallit. Yeah, when I drop in Dallas, pick up the empty, I go to Waco, pick up a load, and then I come to Austell and do it all over again. Drop a load, grab an empty, go to Cleveland, get a load. But, yep, this time, it's not the case. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, yeah, that's pretty sweet Pete. He come by, he was blowing the horn to the fire department on the overpass there. Here's another one. I guess every overpass in Georgia here in the last 10 miles has had the fire department on it. So here comes another one with the fire department up on the overpass. Alright, folks, well, we got 30 miles till we get there. Yeah, there's another one with the fire department up on the overpass. And, yeah, that SUV that just went past me too, she slowed down to get her camera ready. She was recording. And, oh my God, my cord is hung up here. But anyhow, yeah. Alright. Well, I just brought the food down and all the, yeah. I used to work for DMT trucking. It still says DMT on the trucks, but it's P&S trucking now. DMT don't own it no more. That's Dale Mosley. He don't own it no more. P&S owns it. Yep. DOT Bear in a SRT. Yeah. Alrighty then. Here's some more fire department. Yep. Alright. I'll get back with y'all. Alright, folks, we're 2 miles from our exit. Yep. As soon as we get past the scale here, then we gotta exit, yep. Oh boy. talked to somebody earlier that told me that everybody was getting the bypass. And there's our exit sign, 1 mile. I think we can get past these folks. And then we're going to have to get over. Yep. So we got to get in here. Now we're half mile. This idiot in front of me slowed down to 60 miles an hour. Alright, folks. Half a mile. Wood. Right around the corner. Have arrived, folks. Yep. Another load successfully delivered. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Well, that's the first time I pulled up here and somebody else been on the scale. Yeah, there's somebody on the scale right now. Come on, dude. Man, hopefully he don't think he's gonna sit there and go inside and get his ticket. But we'll see. Yes, sir. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. Yes, sir. Alright, folks, here we are. Welcome to Alabama, folks. Yep. Local time is 11:33. It is 83 degrees. Scale is open, folks, and we got the green light. Everybody else going in, though. Oh, hell. I guess they got high CSA scores, or low, whatever. Ours must be good. Yeah, ours must be good, because we got the bypass. Everybody else going in. Ooh, that's a good looking beat. Oh, yeah, folks, look right here. We coming over the top of this hill, and then you get one hell of a view off through there. And different mountain tops. Yep. Oh, boy. Now I gotta turn right around and go back through McCalla and get fuel again today. It's all good. I gotta fuel up the trailer anyway, so I'll go on and top the truck back off. Top my cup back off. And then we'll see how far we're gonna get. But right now, we're still 50, 80, 85 miles, 85, 90 miles from McCalla. So when we get there, we'll have 3 hours left on the clock. Yeah, so we'll make it over into Mississippi somewhere. Yeah. Alright, anyhow. And I'll get back with y'all here in a bit. To shorten these videos up some. Last couple has been over an hour. I'm trying to get them back down to 45 minutes or so. So I'll get back with y'all in a little bit. Well, there is the speedway over there. Yep, there's the grand. Well, you can't see them now. There's the flagpole. Alright, folks, well, we got a cluster book. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on, what lane's closed or what's going on, but we have ourselves a cluster. Beep. And yeah, of course, the radio is going wild right now. Everybody bitching and complaining, but it is what it is. Folks, I come into this traffic is about 5 after 1, I think it was. May even been a little before that. It is now 1:45. And yeah, we ain't even, the traffic, they're working on the bridge up here at the river. So we're still 4 or 5 miles away from where they're working at. This is ridiculous. Alright, folks, well, I come into this traffic, I believe it was like 5 minutes to 1. This is what they're working on. Yeah, right here over the Coosa River. Which that's a hell of a job, but you got all this shit blocked up. And what, you got 1 or 2 people in the basket doing the work down below. But yeah, it's pretty over that way over there. That's apartments out there, I think, on that little island. I thought that was like a clubhouse before, but now looks like apartments with everybody's got their own personal dock. That's cool. Yep. Alright, now we can get back rolling. Oh yeah, got into that shit at 5 minutes to 1 now it's 5 minutes to 2. So yeah, we lost an hour in that shit. What a deal. So I'll probably be spending the night in McAllen, to be honest with you, time I get there. I don't know. I might throw some fuel on and go down to Tuscaloosa. We'll see. We'll see when I get there. Alright, folks. Yep. We have, what do we have? 16 miles here to 459. 16 miles will be 459. Yep. And so that'll put us at the fuel stop in about 47, 57. Yeah, about 60 miles to the fuel stop now. Yeah. And we are flying downhill right now, folks. Yeah, we drug up that bitch, but now we flying down the other side. Remember earlier I was going the other way, I was talking about the dragonfly zone. Well, it's the same thing going back this way too. It's still the dragonfly zone. I ain't gonna tell y'all how fast I got going down the hill. Let's just say it was well over the speed limit. Anywho, alright, I'll get back with y'all. There's something else I don't never see going the other way. You see, you got there the white building there on the left with the 2 towers on it. Yeah, I don't ever see that. You coming from the other direction, because it's hidden behind the trees. Yeah. some kind of factory or something over there. Alright, here we are getting on the 459. Yep. Alright. And from here it's about 35 miles over to our fuel stop. Alright. Damn, I didn't expect it to drag me down this much. Yeah. Set the cruise back up, get over. Yeah. And here we go. Whoop, whoop. Drug it up. Uh-oh. Do we have the corner? Yes, we have the corner. I had to use both lanes, but we got it. Alright, folks. I'll get back with y'all up here in a bit. Hey, folks. Right here, we're going to be getting back on the I-20. Well, not really. We're going to exit before we get on I-20, but this is the ramp to get on the 20 West. Yep. And we're going to exit up here. Then go in and get fuel. And then, yeah, we still got 2.5 hours on the clock, so we're going to go a little bit more. I'm trying to keep at least a 600 mile average this weekend. 600 plus mile average this week. So, yeah. Alright. Right up here is our exit. So yeah, I'll get off up here and I'll get back with y'all when I get done fueling. Maybe not. Y'all to see this side. Y'all seen the ramp on the other side, how much room we don't have over there. So yeah, again, on this side, hardly any room. It's gonna be nice when they get done with it. Yep. Alright, now I'll get back with y'all after I fuel. I'll be damned. I'm right back to the same pump I was at earlier. Yep. Alrighty then. Alright, now I'll get back with y'all. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, I just done a mileage check as far as miles per gallon on this truck. I just done a manual because the truck is showing me with idle time. And it's showing 6.7, right? Well, we just went to Austell and back, 301 miles. I just put in 44 gallons. So you do your division and it come out to 7.13 or 7.21, something like that. It was over 7 miles to the gallon. So that's why he went from, because when I used to work here before, that's all we had in the fleet. See right there? See in the mirror? That's why we went from those trucks to these trucks. Because those trucks get 5.5 if you're lucky. Maybe 6. Depending on the engine. These trucks with the aero package, they're called the aero package. They do a little better. But anyhow, I'm gonna go in here and top off my drink. We're gonna get rolling. All right, folks. Here we go. Here we go. Don't know how far I'm gonna go, but we are going. Yeah, if I stop right now, it's 640 miles just to get to the yard tomorrow in Dallas. And then I'm pretty sure he's going to want me to go to Waco. Yeah. That'd make for 700 mile a day. 700 plus mile a day.
You gotta be from Alabama.
Oh, you figure it's 640 miles plus another 120, so that'd be 760. All right. Oh yeah, I'm going to Texas. I think to turn right, but now I'm going to Texas. I gotta go straight. We hit the 104. We're probably going to go over to once I pass the 77 here in Alabama, I ain't got much of a choice till I get into Mississippi. And then once you cross into Mississippi, I don't know, folks. We'll see. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, all right, folks. Well, I've been doing some research here. I know I was going to stop at the 40, but you know, I gave them a chance the other day and they messed up. So my next option is the 165, I think it is, over in Mississippi, which is a Love's. They got an Arby's in there. So I went on Google Maps and I pulled up, because Google Maps will show you traffic between here and there. So that's why I pulled it up to see if there was any backups between here and there. And as of right now, it's not showing no backups. So we got like 50 miles to go to get to there. Yeah, I think I'm going to go there. Still got an hour and a half on the clock. But I'm hungry now. That truck stop by the time I get there probably be full. I'm about to talk myself right out of it. Oh boy, decisions. That's my biggest decision throughout the day is where do I want to stop and eat. Yeah. Well, I got about 3 miles to figure it out. Alright, well, I just passed the 40. So I guess my decision's been made. Well, I could always pull up in this rest area too. If I pull in the rest area, then I gotta eat. No, I don't have to eat that because I do have other stuff in there I guys. Anyhow, we just gonna keep going. Alright, I just put it in my GPS where we're going. So yeah, we're 41 miles away now. We're getting off in Tumsuba is the name of the town where we're stopping, where the Loves is. But you know, and part of me almost wants to go just a little bit past the Loves and go to TA and order me a steak. You know, I ain't ate no steak in a while. Well, now I got to go inside in a restaurant and sit down and never mind. I'll go to the Loves. Anywho, we got 40 miles to go now. You know, I don't remember these bugs being this bad in Alabama, man. The last mile or so, I've hit some holes that I don't remember. Maybe I've avoided them before, that's why I don't remember them. Because they're at every, like right there. See that? Everywhere an overpass and the highway joins. But anywho, what we got up here, somebody towing a truck and they broke down, or the truck spun around. What's going on? You got something on the shoulder. I mean, yeah, I'm looking at the front of a Freightliner, so the tow truck broke down, huh? Yeah, it looks that way because the fairings are tied back, so something messed up. Anyhow, alright folks, well, we got 32 miles to go. Alright folks, we are 1 mile from the state line and 8 miles from our exit. Yep. And I'm not driving past that one. I will be stopping there. But wait a minute. Then again, I can go on to the 129, which is 20 miles past this. Get my sweet tea. And we'll see how the parking is first. If there's no parking, then I'll go to the 129. Alright, right there, folks. Welcome to Mississippi. Yep. Local time is 3:50 local time, and it is 94 degrees. Yes, sir. Alright. And what is the scale going to be doing?
Westbound, coping the clouds.
10-4, appreciate it. You going east about a mile or 2 miles in there, you got a full grown sitting in the middle.
Appreciate it.
Oop. We got the green light. Yep. And we running out of storage, so I'll get back with y'all. Alright, here's our exit, folks. So we getting off here. Yep. Alright. So, yeah. Alright, folks, we made it in here. It's going to be the end of this video. If y'all made it this far, thanks for watching TTVE, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.